It worked. It's almost worked. I can't hear you.
You hear me now?
Oh, that sounds good. Do it again.
Good. No one had that before.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Sounded smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. What song we
Uh,
no. What song were you dancing to in your head? Were you dancing to Smooth by Santana and Rob Thomas in your head just then?
no,
Because that
it's
gave
not a
me
hot.
the little that was like
Yeah, fair enough. I work at a hit music station, so that was a Dochi. What it is? Parentheses Block Boy. It's
Oh,
catchy.
it's cool. I don't know if it's as catchy as Smooth by Rob Thomas feat Santana, but we'll go there. Uh,
It's
welcome.
actually the other way. Santana featuring Rob Thomas. Just
Oh,
Rob Thomas wrote it for Santana.
oh, that's right, because it was on that Santana album that had lots of cool shit on it. Very cool. I can't think of anything else right now, but it was cool.
I saw a video which was probably originated from TikTok, ends up getting on Instagram a month later, which is where all the 40 somethings find out their
Mm,
information now.
mm.
There was a reel on how Maria Maria, which is on that album,
Yeah.
is Wu Tang Clan, and 2 minutes explaining that. It's like, oh my god, mind blowing. But anyway,
I
we're not here to
love,
talk
we're not here to
resume.
talk about other people's content. We're here to make content. But I love
The,
when
the, the content is completely based on everyone else's content, but go on.
the least original content makers. You're welcome. I love when I find something that is from a reel, that is from a TikTok that becomes a reel, and then I watch it and I'm like, this is so funny. And I send it to you, and you're like, yeah, I already follow this person, and they're my favorite person on the internet. And I'm like, cool, great.
I
So
try
I'm
not to be. I saw the disturbed weather guy, but yeah, that disturbed weather thing's a while. But he's good.
you know, you just have to get down with the sickness. Ooh, it's so good. Oh, I love the internet. I freaking love the internet so much. I love
Pretty
the
toxic.
internet. It's fun. Hey, you know what else I love?
What?
Talking to you on the internet about music. Last week you brought in Sam Squealy, Sam Quealy, but the signature, the autograph would be Squealy.
Probably
If Sam Quealy
in the
was meant to,
same way you're Cholland.
yeah, same way that you're Cholland.
Notice how I already had the nickname prepared. It's because there are a couple of morons that call me that, so I knew what the hell. Yeah.
It's so funny being the same nickname. But Sam Quealy, not Sam Squealy, but I think I like Sam Squealy better. Sam Squealy, the song that you brought in by this artist is called Watch Me Now. And the description definitely did take me to more of a gothy place than it should have. But you've also warned me of that. So it was my own doing. It wasn't your doing. It was me. But I totally hear it. And it was like, it was very, again, falling into that genre that we haven't fallen into for a while. Angsty teen movie soundtrack. I could hear that on a angsty teen movie soundtrack of like you know when in 10 Things I Hate About You, the film, not the remake. I can't even. But you know when Kat, the cool, dark, angry girl, goes to the goth club, and like it's funny because it's Letters to Cleo playing, and that's a band that was in like every film of that era. And they're amazing. I love Letters to Cleo, but she goes into a Letters to Cleo gig, but I don't really think that that band suited that stage or that vibe, right? It should have been Sam Squealy. I've changed the name, Sam Squealy, where it's been like it's poppy and it's still like a dance scene in a teen film, but it's darker. That's what should happen. So Sam Quealy, Watch Me Now. It's sick. I love it. I hope that our goth friends out there listen to it and also love it. I feel that yes, put it in some movies. I need to see it on the big stage. I also feel like this artist is what is missing on that bloody tour that's happening, that's got Blondie and Placebo and like Dumb Wolf Mother.
Pandemonium. Mm.
Pandemonium. Let's get some really cool new age influenced pop rock artists on that freaking bill. Gyroscope
That
can go in the bin. I loved Gyroscope when I was a kid, but they don't deserve that spot on that stage. Wolf Mother, shut your face. I'm sick of it. Like I'm not going to that festival as much as I love Debbie Harry, purely because the supports are just piss weak. And there's so many other local artists that deserve a spot with those headliners. Psychedelic Furs would love Sam Squealy. And yeah, if you're ever listening to this, Psychedelic Furs, you should complain and put her on the bill. Thanks. Goodbye.
well, she could play with psychedelic furs. No
Yeah.
worries. That
Yeah.
shit works.
And that's what I want to see. Like, I think that, you know what I mean? I don't need to see some hits from 20 years ago. It's a whole day of hits from 50 years ago. I just don't think it works. Anyway, I'm not a festival promoter,
Oh,
and that is
mate.
why.
Tell 'em.
Oh,
Didn't expect that tangent to be so rocket hard, but then boom.
I told them. And you know what else? I redesigned the poster for them because that poster is offensive. It has sexy girls on it, but there's only one female band on the lineup, which is Deborah Harry, like Miss Blondie, right? And I was like, you cannot, in the year 2024, have like 90s inspired, sexy, pointy boob rockabilly chicks on the festival lineup poster when you've only, like, it's not fair. So I complained to them and then I replaced the sexy girls with UFOs. I was like, hey, that works. You could have UFOs. They're cool. Anyway, so I've told them, Chris. I've told them.
Right.
Mm,
Whack.
mm.
Did you tell them not to have the Sydney gig on Anzac Day right near where the parades are as well?
And there's also something about the festival in Melbourne or Victoria, which is an hour away from Melbourne. There's like no seating, or you have to pay $400 to have a seat. Like you tell Debbie Harry, right? You tell people in their 70s that they have to stand all day in the outdoors and not sit. Boo. Anyway, so yeah, that's you know what this, but the sound is so good from Sam Squealy that yeah,
Oh, no. Is this thing going, say my name right? Give me some respect. I know you respect
I
it. You
know,
like
I know. I just think Squealy sounds cute. But yeah, Sam Quealy is like can absolutely be on those big stages with these big artists, and it's very cool. And I love that. I really love that electronic goth pop sound. That's like that is such a cool sound, and I love that it's new. Thank you, and good night.
awesome. I remember last week where I was rude to you, but the way I was rude to you was saying that men suck, and it was kind of like a method acting piece. Um, on Caesar on a TV screen from the last dinner party, who are the number one band that anyone you speak to should be on top of 2024. Thank you for doubling down and bringing them in a second time in 3 months, but it's what the show deserves.
It's what the people deserve. I think like it's they were in the hottest 100.
Yeah.
They made the top 100. Like Greta Ray didn't make the top 100. Like don't even. But like Paramore didn't make the top 100, but the last dinner party did. Like this is huge, Chris. They're huge. They got to come to Australia. You can't be in the top 100 of the hottest 100 and say nup to a tour.
We can.
Put them on the
They're
lineup with
fun.
Blondie and Placebo and Psychedelic Furs. They should
They're
go
too,
on that.
they're too busy doing better stuff in like Belgium and that.
Cool. We'll see
It's a
them
lot
one
easier
day.
to play in Belgium than it is coming all the way here.
Fair. I would play Belgium if I was them. But they're cool. I already know you love it. I already know you love that song. Cool.
It's just we've mentioned this. It comes up every few weeks, but theatre, there's
Mm.
there's drama in it. They've put in vibes that are over. They're deeper than what you just get if you make a good song.
Oh,
It's making good songs and there's making good music and there's making good albums, but they've made more. That's great.
I love the whole effort that's been put into this. And I do agree with you in the sense that if you were to give five of the best musicians in the world, like on paper, best musicians in the world, these songs to perform, they wouldn't do it as good as these guys.
No.
No. I mean, that list is probably going to be a bunch of dudes anyway. Uh,
The whole band is not dudes. How good's that too?
it's like finally, like It's been happening around the world for a long time. Females making great music, but like finally there's a little bit of room on the stage for them. So we're here for that. Cool.
Only like in a support act, of course. Like they
Oh,
couldn't be.
never headline. Get a grip. Get a grip. Oh, oh my gosh, you disappeared from the Zoom. Oh my gosh, you just
Yeah,
disappeared and I just had background.
I hid away because I said the wrong thing. But yeah, you're right, mate.
Method acting. Isn't that what you call it? By the
Yeah.
way, like Chris and I have got this very odd relationship where Chris will send me something and I just, with no context, and I should always know now that it is song lyrics or something, but you never make sense to me because I don't know if, like, I never know how to take your text messages. There is no warning. It is just like a blurt of caps. Anyway, that's all. So the method acting sometimes I'm not picking up on. I'm not that
Yeah.
subtle.
My brain is odd. It's definitely odd.
Must
Um,
us Cholans, we're a special breed. Hey, do you want to go first? Who should go first?
I feel like I go first a lot. I don't
Well,
know.
actually, last time I'm looking at the playlist, the songs only. You went first last time. I'll go first this time. I will
Is
say,
that
out.
that how
Oh,
it works? I don't know if that's how the playlist works.
oh,
Whether
you're
spoke
not that.
first.
Oh, I thought you put it in order, but this playlist is so good right now. Like it is so freaking badass and fun and dynamic. I love this playlist. Like I'm sometimes I don't love it, but right now I'm loving it.
Dug by us, parentheses, songs only. You can get the whole meat of this without hearing us rabbit on. It's
Blech.
fantastic.
It's
If you search Dug by us, you should get three options on
mm,
Spotify.
yeah, just like Mamba number five. You get one, two, three. Okay. You go. I'm gonna have a break from talking. What are you digging this week, Chris?
Something that the lovely, delightful, splendid Cameron Adams recommended to me on a group chat.
Oh, I love him.
What a dude,
I
right?
can't handle him. He's so
He does a
great.
lot of BBC listening while we're
Mm.
speaking of last dinner party, who come from over that part of the world, but shared. Uh, you're probably familiar with an artist who was kind of big in the 60s. His name is Bob Dylan.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
like Bob Dylan.
that's not, well, good.
Okay.
This, not bring,
Like Bob
if
Dylan is up there with you too. Like,
you don't need this tangent, don't worry about it. You're fine.
I don't
If
know.
you
I
get
don't
rid of the
know.
D and spell it with a V, you've got a brand new artist that's going to kick your face in and you'll love it. You'll
Vov,
absolutely
Bob Dylan.
Bob Villain.
Oh, that's great.
And you will love this. Again, I dabble into this every few months as a cycle that comes around, but there's rapping from England that's on the perspective from the perspective of, the strugglers, what it's like on the street in English towns that, people are living hard. But it's with that rap, like there's guitars and stuff. Like this is kind of like, when Denzel Curry did Rage Against the Machine. It
Oh,
feels a little like that. It's freaking cool. And the song's called Hunger Games, and there's three songs on the Cascade in Spotify that you can get into. But Bob Villain, it's but Dylan spelt with a V.
okay. I love it already. I love it
I didn't
already.
I didn't want to get you down this I hate old men situation again. But
Oh,
there we go.
no, I wasn't going to do it that another I hate old men thing, right? That's so unlike me. It's so out of character. I just was like, oh, the world does not need another sad man with a guitar. Like, please don't give me a sad man with a guitar. But this is a sad man with a guitar, but with a different energy.
Well, it's not a set.
Ooh.
It's all right. It's
Okay.
not. Yeah,
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Yes.
Um,
Roll. Go on.
I love it. We're on. I am going into a flow state. I
Oh
have
no.
been look, one of my good friends, one of my very, very good friends who I adore, I saw on Saturday, nope, Friday. I've had a lot of friends visiting. I'm very tired, if you can hear it in my voice. I've been out till 4 a.m. most weekend nights. It's been a time. But one of my friends was who has been friend, we've been friends for 20 years. She made a comment the other night and I loved it. She said, "Wow, you really do hate everything at the moment, don't you?" And I said, "Yeah, I bloody do." And I'm trying to own it because I'm always this glass half full, happy go lucky, but like it sucks. There's been a lot of stuffy, stupid things happening lately. And I just, I've been ranting and I love a rant. I love a rant. But the music that I've been listening to has been reflective of that. And sometimes you do need a switch off and you need an escape. And this last week, in the last 7 days, a band who is very good at allowing you just to switch off and escape has released a new song. And it was just that chill magic I needed in this level of like built up anger. And trust me, it's still there. The anger's always going to be there. And I love my anger. So I'm never going to get rid of that. But it's been a really beautiful song to meditate on and to just kind of log off from the world. The band, I don't know if we've had them on the show. Maybe you've brought them in. Melbourne's own Hiatus Coyote. I think you've brought them in. Surely you have. Of course, he's not in going.
I think even you might have
Oh
brought in Red.
shit.
One of us
Oh,
did
I
Red Room.
did bring in Red
And
Room.
yeah, you did that, and yeah, changed
That
my life.
song is so cool. Well, look,
Got the
the new one, oh no, I pressed play on something by accident. The new one is just dropped. It's like less than a week old. Um, it's called, I think, hang on, I just lost it, but it's something really nice. Everything's
everything.
beautiful. Yeah. And their energy is, it's actually just like such a gorgeous sound. It's hard to stay uptight when listening to their music, you know? Like it's just been really relaxing and beautiful. And it's I mean, they make great music. They're world famous for a reason. You know, they're under this high demand for a reason.
Hmm.
So that's me. Something from the backyard that's not really
Not
my backyard.
the Greater Melbourne region. Nice. They're playing a gig with like a symphony orchestra, which
I
I
really
haven't
want to
bothered.
go.
It'll be awesome.
I know it would be. Look, let's keep an eye on that. But that's it. That's what I'm digging this week. So I hope that that also brings some sort of calm to other people out there who maybe need a little bit of calm, which
Hmm.
we all need in our lives.
It's a nice space to be able to go to. Thank you very much, Cassandra.
You're welcome. I'm proud. We did this. Thank you for listening. That's all. See you. I'm gonna see you soon. Not everyone else. I get to see you soon. Everyone
Coming
else
to my
can,
joint on Saturday?
yeah, but everyone else can get stuffed. They're not invited.
No. I
No,
mean, but
you can come, but no,
fair trade for this Aurora Borealis here.
no, no. Keep say goodbye. Finish the
I've already
podcast.
said,
Okay, I'm stopping recording.